Hello football fans, welcome. This is Sports Queen. My name is a Witness. Please join us by subscribing our channel and help us to reach 10,000 subscribers. And today I want to show you about 5 more transfer to Kaizer Chiefs that I need to get over that line for Nasdin Nabi to turn them into Premier Soccer League and Confederation Cup contenders. So Amakus are poised to complete more signing of quality players before the transfer window closes in September. With the PSL transfer window in full swing, Kaizer Chiefs are poised to sign more players in bid to build a strong squad to handle the domestic and continental commitment they face in the upcoming season. In 2024-25 campaign, Chiefs took supporters in a roller coaster ride after failing to produce consistent winning from under head coach Nasdin Nabi, who was appointed with a remit to turn the Soweto Giant into one of the most feared teams in African continent. However, the Tunisian coach had a turbulent start to life achieved after the club failed to qualify for the MTN 8 competition after finishing 9th in league with just 32 points from 28 games. So their poor league form could be forgiven after Nabi ended Amakus' 10 years trophy drought by clinching the 2025 Nedbank Cup title against rivals Orlando Pirates 2-1 in final and qualifying the club for its first crack at continental competition since 2021. With Chiefs aiming to build from their cup success, they have already heavily invested in the market with the Naturina based side, signing the likes of Paseko Marco, Thabiso Munyane, Flavio Silva, Nyakiso Shinga, Ethan Chislet, and Sifele Ndov. So far, these players are on. Following the launch of the new jerseys for the high anticipated 2025-26 season, the club market director Jessica Mutang revealed that they are not done beating up the team. So look at the 5 that Chiefs should get over the line to help them match their final fans' ambition for the next season. Let's start with Asanele Valibai. Aim to ongoing legal battle with Cape Town Spurs over the signature of Valibai. Chiefs have reportedly already reached an agreement with the attacking midfielder. However, the Urban Warriors are arguing that Amakus didn't follow the right channels to sign the players. This comes after Spurs were relegated to ABC Motsepe League at the end of the last season, with the Cape Town side playing in the Amateur League. Their players were reported to be able to join any club of their choice on their free transfer. However, Spurs dispute this, demanding the receipt of a fair transfer fee for any of their contracted players. Valibai will add pass skills and eye for goals to Chiefs squad, and at just 22 years old could grow into important player for the Naturina side over the next season or two. Let's see on Luke Batman. Batman has also reported already signed with the Chiefs, but he is facing the same issue as Valibai after Cape Town Spurs decided not to give clearance to 2 years. The high-rated youngster is seen as a future prospect for the Heffen-based side as they look to dominate South African football in the year to come. So Batman has proved his qualities in low division after being nominated for the Motsepe Foundation Championship Young Player of the Season in the 2025 PSL Award. Now he needs the opportunity to show he can do it in Premier Division with the Chiefs. Instead of Lebogang Fury, the experienced midfielder Maestro is currently a free agent after parting ways with the French Ligue 2 side of EA Guimp. Following the expiry of the contract last month, Free featured in 20 appearances across all competition for the previous club and scored 1 goal. The 30-year-old has gained valuable experience playing overseas, and it could be useful for Chief to have an older, wiser player in the young squad. The midfielder has already revealed he has had talk with club that stayed around the time they left for their pre-season tour to Netherlands, but it's hopeful that now the 4 is concluded, they might issue the discussion. Instead of Etiaso Igadaro, Chief already signed striker Flavio Silva on the first day of the window, but he will need time to adjust to life in the PSL. For that goal, Shy and Marcos don't have to spare if they want to be competitive against the likes of Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates. It makes sense that Chief will have to add some PSL experience to their strike force, and League to Nigerian Gador makes sense in that regard. The Mamelodi Sundown forward was on loan at Amazon FC last season, where he scored 6 goals in 27 games. The 24 years old, his best season PSL 22-23 of course, after netting 11 goals in 27 matches in all competition during his season long spell at Chippa United. He would add an Euro presence and power to the club's striking force, something they are available quick option. But instead of Mahalali Mayambela, the Bafana international, who is currently playing his trade in Cyprus, recently revealed that he held talks with Chief over the possible transfer. Mayambela formed an integral part of Hugo Broom's Bafana team. They clinched a bronze medal at the 2023 AFCON, who was staged in Ivory Coast. The 28 years old played 31 matches for Aris Limassol last season, scoring 5 goals and improved 6 assists. His experience in Europe and with national team could benefit in the Nabi trophies, particularly in CAF Confederation Cup next season. However, he has never played in PSL, having gone overseas as 20 years old, which may give Nabi pause for thought if he is looking to inject some experience into the squad. So those are 5 players who are already maybe can be signed with Chiefs, and that this player fits or can fit Nabi squad. All of this. Luke Batman striker, ex-captain Spurs, young Egos Ang, as I told you, but fit Nabi squad, yes. Nabi prefer mobile, sharp forward who press high and exploit space. Batman fit in the mold of project striker he can develop. Also, Lebogang Fury, midfielder, ex-Paris FC, style of play, deep line, playmaker, solely passing range, over-decided in Europe, France, Denmark, and Turkey. Fit in Nabi, of course, yes. Nabi wants experience in the middle with players who control tempo, bring balance, calmness, and discipline. Injury history and lack of recent consistency in the game. Etiaso striker, ex-Sundown on loan at Supersports. Strong, tall, pass striker with the finishing instinct. Fitting Nabi, strong, yes. Chief needed reliable number 9. Gador fit Nabi counter-attacking and transaction style. Still need consistency in finishing, one of the best striker option linked to Chief. Mihalale wing attacking midfielder from Aris Limassol, Cyprus. He is creative attacker, flair, dribble, and goal threat. Yes, prefer perfect at 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 as a wide player or behind the striker. So transfer fee, work demand, and foreign club complication could be a star signing if they can secure the signature. So all these 5 players fit well in Nabi modern tactical approach, which focus on high pressing, ball control, structured transaction, dynamic width, and forward play. Etiaso Godorum Halali Mayambela development project, Look Batman experience, call Lebon Fair. Guys, thanks for watching. Those are the 5 players who are linked to Chief, and let's see if they can sign them. And we saw they are more experienced and also young talented players. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and share. Enjoy.